Hi guys, welcome. Dana here from the Magic Junk Drawer to do the first live of the day. So if you ordered a private reading and you took advantage of one of the sales, they're loading now. I'll be sending them after this. I also put up another sale for today, 4 questions for $15. If you refer a friend to me and they buy a reading, you'll get a free question. That's another one. Because I'm trying to grow this channel. So the way that things have turned out, it doesn't look like I'm going to qualify for all that much for daycare for the baby. Um, so I'm probably going to have to be doing a lot of working from home. So I'm looking to grow this channel. So if you have a friend who is looking for a reading and they book a reading and they give me your name, I will give you a free private question. Otherwise, we'll just continue with the $1.99 super chats, and I will be doing another fundraiser for my friend, the one that I have the GoFundMe page for. I just figured that I would give it a little bit of a break, and maybe not do them every day, maybe do them once or twice a week instead of every day. Either way, if you wanted to make a donation on this one for her, let me know, and I'll just, I'm keeping a running total on the community page so that I can remember once I get paid from Google this month to, what the amount is to send her. So you can always just let me know that. Or you can PayPal it to me and I'll send it to her, regardless. Okay, the first question we got here is AJ Mall Love. You got great happiness coming in around love that comes in out of the blue. When you take off the restraints, no longer hold yourself back, step out of the box. There's also financial security coming in, or more financial security coming in. The Hermit is here, which means somebody around you may be quiet or maybe you a little bit withdrawn. Don't let it bother you. You have the Star card here, which means your wish comes true and things move forward. It looks like somebody from your past is around you. You could get re-involved with somebody from your past. And it also looks like there's an opportunity for somebody new to show up. The new person may be an Aquarius, or one of the two people may be an Aquarius. Coco, does S and N have a problem with me hanging out with R? Okay. Okay, what it shows, it shows jealousy. The Devil card is here, the green-eyed monster. So I want to say that they're a little bit jealous. Yeah, either jealous of the relationship that you have or jealous of the connection that you have. But yeah, there's a little bit of jealousy there. Marth, love. You got a transformation happening around love. Love coming in that moves forward quickly. With somebody around you that could be a fire sign, a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. And you're going to be undecided. You're going to be the one that, it's going to be your call. But it looks like you may go back and forth a lot about whether or not you want to move forward with this person. It girl, love reading and when. Okay, I know everybody wants to know when. I know, and nobody wants to wait. Everybody hates waiting. That's just how we are as humans. We're all like that. It's okay. Okay. So it looks like you got some balance coming in. Now this could be balance in your life overall. Equal time at work, equal time at home, equal time with friends, equal time with family. It looks like you're prepared to move forward. You've gotten over a heartbreak from your past. And the person that comes in could be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. And they're going to be lighthearted, fun, spontaneous. Or they're going to come in and want to do some lighthearted, fun, spontaneous things. Like they may show up willy-nilly and be like, let's go grab a movie. Or let's go do something out of the ordinary, something that you don't normally do. You're going to find them to be very fun, very exciting, and there's success around the relationship. You also have magic around you, which means that you have the power of manifestation right now. No matter what it is that you want, focus on your thoughts, focus on the positive, not the negative, so you start cultivating more positive in your life and more of the things that you want. Okay, so the question, when is all this going to happen? Three of Diamonds. So 3 would be the month of March. The diamonds would be winter. So I would say that you meet the person, or this person enters your life sometime between March 1st and March 21st, while we're still in the winter month, or the winter part of it. T. Yvette, will I get approved for the apartment? Okay, it's a good question. I'm only getting a 33% chance you're going to get approved. So it may be something, I don't know if, I'm not really sure how it works with apartments. If you may need a co-signer or something, 33% chance is low, but there's still a chance. It's not like it came up with no aces, which would then be like a 1% chance that you're going to get it. I think that you may need to do something to iron out either the credit or iron out the security deposit or whatever. But I think if you do whatever they suggest, you can move forward and get that apartment. 33% chance is low, but it's not that low. Nana, love. Okay. There's going to be an offer coming in around you that you're not going to be able to refuse. It's going to lead you to the happy home. You're letting go of a betrayal. It could be a fire sign that let you down in the past. Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Or it could be, there's a possibility that this person comes back. You set up some serious boundaries with them. You lay down the law and the relationship transforms. If it's not somebody coming back from the past, somebody new comes in, your relationship moves forward, but you still have to set those boundaries. So you got to think about what it is with boundaries for you. For myself, I know that I tend to go to the extreme when it comes to people that I care about. And it doesn't even make a difference, friends, boyfriends, family members. If I care about somebody, I usually tend to go to the extreme. Sometimes you have to stop yourself from going to that length. Set up some boundaries so that people know that they can't take advantage of you. And it's not always that people are taking advantage on purpose, but sometimes they know what they can get away with. Siva, T's current energy towards me right now. Okay. Current energy of T right now. Persevering and no longer holding themselves back. The energy is getting strong that this person's coming forward. AJ, what is the new person coming towards me in love like? Okay. They could be an Aquarius, or they could be very Aquarian-like. Like they may like their freedom. They may be the kind of person that is very friendly or has a lot of friends. Maybe very independent. They're also very strong. You got the Leo card here. You also have the Aquarius card. So it could be an Aquarius and a Leo show up. It could be a Leo, Aquarius rising, or vice versa. Or it just could be people that are a person who is very strong, very independent, knows what they want, knows how to get it. You got an Aries here too. You got a lot of people around you. You got a lot of people around you. I think that predominantly the people that come in are very confident, and that could be what attracts you to them. Leaders, natural born leaders, and well, the Leo may like a lot of attention, but I don't think that they're attention seeking type people, but they're people that are confident in themselves. I think you're going to have a lot of opportunity in love coming up where you may have to make some serious decisions. Good. It's always better to have a lot of choices. I know that it may sometimes be a little overwhelming, but good. It's be overwhelmed in a good way. You got a couple of people coming in, and they all seem pretty strong and confident players. They're not wishy-washy. None of them show up as wishy-washy, and I'm going to say it's going to be between 1 and 3 people. Chloe, how does Mark feel as he isn't replying to my message? Okay. Okay, well, he's feeling a little bit of a slowdown. So upright, this is things move forward fast. In reverse, it's things are a slowdown. But there's still passion around the two of you, and there's still happiness. It does show that he's feeling a little bit argumentative, or he may be fighting with somebody. This could be arguing with somebody in his close circle that could be stressing him out. And he's got a decision to make. So he could just be stressed out overall. It could be he's stressed out because he's arguing or not getting along with somebody close to him. And he also has a decision to make that is weighing on him. You know, a lot of times when people, there's a lot of people that will write in how they're not being answered or they feel like they're being ignored. And I got to tell you, I hate when people ignore each other. I just think it's so rude. But a lot of times, a lot of people, they don't have the capacity to be able to deal with one thing and not have it overflow into the other area of their life. You know what I mean? It's like they're dealing with something, so that's all they can deal with. Like they can't multitask, for whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. And I think that sometimes the other things that are important in their lives are getting pushed to the side because they're dealing with something else right now. I don't think it's about you personally. I think he's a little stressed out. There could be arguments and bickering around him. I would give it a couple of days. If you don't hear from him in a couple of days, I think you could reach out to him again. I don't think it's anything personal against you. And he may even say something like, oh, sorry, I didn't get back to you. I was dealing with this shit or whatever it is. Rhonda, what did Trooper Harold think of me yesterday at work? Okay, Trooper Harold. I think you made an impression on them. So I'm not sure if this is just a coworker or somebody that showed up at work, but it looks like they were pretty impressed because you got the Ace of Cups here. But this would be a love offering, but if it's not a love connection, it's still a positive omen. Like we got to look at the situation for what it is. If it was someone you went on a date with, I would say they're really into you and you're going to hear from them again. But if this is somebody that you work with, a coworker, somebody coming into work, I would say you made an impact. They took notice of you, whether it was a customer or a coworker or a superior, you made an impression. Now, there also is going to be a decision around them that they need to make. Could have to do with you. If this is someone that's superior to you, they may be thinking about offering you another position or a promotion or offering you some kind of special project, because this is a decision they have to make about you. They're going to use their intuition. The moon card is here, and they're going to go with their gut. I think that you made an impact on this person. Love. How will my review go? If this is like a review at work, I think it's going to go okay. I don't think it's going to go as great as you want because the Three of Swords is here, which would indicate either feeling brokenhearted, let down, or disappointed. So I don't know if they give you a review and you don't get as much of a raise as you want or as much of a raise as you would hope for. When I worked full-time, my last raise was 17 cents an hour. I was so insulted. I wanted them to take the 17 cents and shove it up their ass. But it could be something like that, where you feel like a little bit let down by it. Oh, let me answer this one here for bobblehead, because I saw this one coming up yesterday and I never got to it. How will my exam go on the 15th? Will I get a job? Okay. Let me just answer that. Okay, I'm only getting a 33% chance you're going to get the job, but the Knight of Pentacles is here in reverse, which means things should move forward quickly for you. So I don't know if you pass the test and it takes time for you to get the job, or they offer you the job but you don't start for a while. Like, there can be a lag in time, but I think that you will get the job. It just there's a delay or something around it. So who knows if you pass the test on the 15th, but they don't hire you until April 15th and you have 2 months. Like, there's just something there that there may be a lag in time. Ashmita, does RJ have strong feelings for me? Okay. Yes, he does. Definitely. 99% chance. Positive always. How will the relationship between me and my Taurus go? Okay. The relationship with the Taurus. Okay, good. An offering of love comes in. The relationship is strong, or there's strength surrounding the two of you. Perseverance, working hard, and somebody from the past returns. So I don't know if the Taurus is somebody from your past. If not, somebody from your past, it will be returning. It doesn't have to be an old love. It could be your best friend from kindergarten. It could be someone that you went to junior high with. It's showing here that someone from the past returns. Overall, I think the relationship with the Taurus will be fine, but I think you need to set up some boundaries. So just be careful that the Taurus isn't trying to, I'm not going to say get away with things, but you know, you may have to say, listen, this is what I'm going to put up with. This is what I won't put up with. And when you set up boundaries, your relationship moves forward better. Ashmita, what is RJ's energy towards me now? He may be being quiet because the Hermit is here. So if he's been quiet, I would let it be, because there's some arguments going on around him, and I don't want you to get caught in the crossfire. Give it a couple of days, let it blow over, and then divine intervention should take over. And either you hear from him, or he calls you, or something happens where the two of you connect. Love. Can I get a love reading for February? Anyone coming in? Okay, what's happening here in February? You've got fire signs around you. You got a couple of fire signs. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. 2 Leos, 2 Sagittarians, 2 Aries possibly, but there's more than one fire sign here. It looks like adventurous times are ahead, and it looks like moving forward slowly or feeling stuck at some point in the month of February and making a choice to leave things behind you that don't work. So you may be leaving somebody behind you to move on to something that works better for you, or something that's just a little bit easier. If there's something around you that's making you feel very drained and very stuck, you may leave that behind and move into something that's just easier. That was love, right? All right. April, general love. No longer holding yourself back when it comes to love. Your wish is granted. You've got fire signs here. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Feeling like you worked really hard and now you're finally going to start to see a payoff when it comes to your love life. Love comes in. The cup is overflowing. And life moves forward quickly with the Hangman in reverse. Things are going to start to move forward for you. If you've been feeling like you've been kind of like in quicksand, that's ending. Marth, how does the Aries think I feel about him? I think that the Aries feels like you like him, but you like other people more, or there's other people around you that you would choose over them. The Tower is here, which is definitely feeling like there could be some kind of a crisis looming around them. Like he's feeling like, well, I think she likes me, but I think she has choices and she may not choose me, or she may not choose me forever. If you haven't seen or spoken to him, he does come in out of the blue. He is going to be reaching out. It's like he feels like this is in reverse. So it's not total heartbreak, but it's like feeling a little bit wounded, or feeling like not good enough, or like there's better out there for you. I don't know why he comes off like that, but that's how he's coming off right now. Sepia. What is Michael thinking towards me now? Okay, what's Michael thinking? Love, connection, and magic. He also may not be aware of this, but he also may be thinking that either divine intervention is going to bring the two of you together, or something is going to happen to bring the two of you together. You come to a crossroads. He sometimes struggles a little bit with a past heartache or a past betrayal, and sometimes that holds him back. Okay, we are up to Sepia. What is Themis? Themis's intentions towards Zara. Okay, let's see. Right now, he's holding himself back. He's taking a moment. He's holding himself back. He's his own worst enemy. But it's not going to last for that long because he's going to be moving forward or coming in out of the blue or reaching out. Now, he's a Taurus. I'm pretty sure he's a Taurus. We got earth signs here. Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And when he finally comes back, he may not be reaching out in an offer of love. It may be like, I'm testing the waters. I want to see what's going on. But moving forward into the near future, we've got the Fool card here, which means around the two of them should be some fun, carefree, spontaneous times. I don't think it's going to happen right away. It may take a little time. April. Is James the Taurus interested in me? He acts weird. Okay, let's see. Yeah, he's interested in you. I think he is maybe a little bit weird or a little bit quirky, but he is interested. He may be a little self-conscious too. Rhonda, has Kendrick taken paternity test yet and the outcome? Okay, let's see. Has Kendrick taken the paternity test yet? All right, I'm only getting a 33% chance that he's taken the test, which could mean... Did you drop it, buddy? What happened? Where'd it go? All right, I don't know where it went. So it could mean that he took the test and didn't get the results back. Or it could be that the test is coming up. 33% chance is pretty low. What's happening? You went underneath there? Let me see. Move, move, move. I'll get it. I mean, but where the hell did it go, Dylan? It's not back there. Hang on. Oh, here it is. This guy drops his bone. I tell him, hold it with your feet, but he don't listen. Okay, we are up to April. Is Jay the Sag thinking about me? He crosses my mind a lot. Yes, if you can't get somebody out of your mind, it's usually because they're thinking about you too. When somebody lets go of us, it's easy to get over them. But let's ask the cards just to be clear. Yeah. I mean, I knew that, but I want to ask to be clear anyway. Nerissa, hey, how is my daughter mentally? All right, let's see. Okay, so it looks like anxiety and depression, and it looks like feeling regret. There's also an offer in front of her that she's not seeing, so there may be something in front of her that might be beneficial, and she's just not seeing it, or she's not using the resources. You know, it's common. Most of us don't see what's right in front of our faces anyway. It does look like your intuition is spot on, so if you think that there is something going on, there probably is. You know, mental health, like, to me, there's so many different levels, right? Like, so many people struggle on so many different levels when it comes to mental health. I think that she is struggling a little bit with, that's the anxiety and depression card, the Nine of Swords. So I don't know if it's something you could discuss with her, or if talking with a professional would help. Anxiety and depression is nothing to fool around with, and more so for me, I've suffered from anxiety most of my life. But I think that there is something there that's weighing on her mind. I lost my spot. Oh, I think I'm over here at positive always. Why boundaries? Is he playing around with anyone else? I'm going to ask, but a lot of times we don't even realize that we need to set boundaries. And I know for myself, like my whole life, I was pretty aware that I went above and beyond for men in my life, but I never really realized until recently that I did it with everybody. I didn't just do it with men. I did it with my girlfriends. I did it with family members. If people asked me to do something, I would just do it for them, whether it was convenient for me or not, or if I felt like I could. I didn't know how to set up boundaries. I didn't know how to say no. I always just did it. And a lot of times, I hate to say this too, if you're the kind of person that always says yes to everything, the one time you have to say no, you could get crucified for it. But let's see, is he playing around with somebody else? I'm not seeing anyone else here right now. No, I don't think so. I don't think that's it. But take a look at your own behavior. Just if you're the kind of person that always puts everybody else's wants and needs before yours, that's what's going to get reflected back to you by the universe. So if you're the kind of person that like somebody calls you and they're like, oh, I need you to, drive me to the store. You're right there, like you got your coat on and you're out the door. Regardless of what you were doing, if you were in the middle of making dinner or if you were in the middle of a phone call and all of a sudden you dropped what you had to do. Like I hate to say this, but I think that most of us grew up thinking that we have to take care of people and we have to help people. And while I do believe that, I think that there's a fine line though between putting your wants and your needs and your desires first. And I saw this with one of my friends. I have a friend of mine who's very good with setting boundaries. If he can't do something, he doesn't do it. He's very successful. And his good friends would always say to me, well, he's a narcissist. He's not a narcissist at all. If you need something, if I need something, I know I could call him. But if he's doing something that's very important, like working or something for himself, he doesn't stop what he's doing to make or if he can't be there, or if he can't rearrange his schedule, he doesn't. Where the other friend would be like, well, if he was really my friend, then he would just not do that and he would just be with me. I don't agree with that. But I think that years ago, I probably would have agreed with that. You know what I mean? Like sometimes we don't realize how healthy it is to set boundaries. And I'm really bad at it myself, so I'm, talk a good talk, and then when somebody needs something, I'm out the door with no shoes on and wet hair, going to pick them up. Cinnamon. Love general, okay. You got an earth sign here that's popping out. A Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. And they may be highly stressed out either by you or by the situation. Could be a Taurus because you got the Taurus card here. You've got more than one earth sign. There could be a Taurus and then there could be another Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Life changes quickly around this person and you're prepared to move forward. Working really hard on the relationship that leads to happiness on all levels. I think you got some good stuff happening on the love front coming in. Narissa, is there a deep reason why me and Tevin are friends? Okay. Happiness. Happiness and a wish. A soulmate relationship that's cause for celebration. Soulmate relationships come on, you know, family members, teachers. It could be that this person is your best friend for the rest of your life. It also could be that the reason is because you've been friends for so long and at some point it may cross over into something more. I'm not seeing that right now. It's not showing that right now. But when you have a connection like that to somebody, it's for the lifetime, and you can't change it. You know, like I don't have a lot of friends, but friends that I have from high school that I still talk to, I could call them right now if I needed something. Like I know that they would be there, or they would be there as soon as they could. I feel like that kind of connection you have with Kevin, and you can't manipulate it. You can't make it up. You can't force it. It's just something that is. And it's somebody who's supposed to be part of your life. And it's definitely a soulmate connection. And, you know, that even a soulmate relationship that's just with a friend can ebb and flow. April. Who's the fire sign coming in for me? Who's the fire sign? All right. I think that the fire sign coming in for you is a Sagittarius. Somebody who is probably a little bit like nailing Jello to the wall, all over the place. They probably have a love of all kinds of different spiritual things. They probably like to learn. They're probably very friendly. They probably have a lot of friends and show up with a lot of friends. And they may even be, if they're Sagittarius, they could even be foreign born or have foreign born parents. And from whatever country you're in. You know, it doesn't matter. I think it's the Sagittarius that's coming in. And they may be unlike anybody that you've ever met before. Mariana. What are Ricardo's current energies right now? Okay, what's going on for Ricardo right now? He's feeling a little bit ungrounded. Three of Pentacles in reverse would be feeling ungrounded, or relationships are ungrounded, or things are topsy-turvy. Feeling like you put in a lot of hard work, didn't see a payoff. Feeling kind of weak, but it's a moment in time and he moves forward. It's not long before his wish comes in and things start to turn around for him. So something may have knocked him, you know, down a couple of notches, but it won't be forever. What was that? Okay, that was Mariana. How will this month be for me in love and money? Okay, let's look at money first. How is money this month? You got a wish around money that comes true, and divine timing. So money, I think, should be good. It gets easier. Love. Love may be a little tricky. The Lover's card is in reverse, and it's showing that somebody may either have sharp words for you or stab you in the back with the Ten of Swords. And then life moves on. So it could be that something happens and you're like, and after you find out or you see this person's true colors, you're like, you know what? I'm glad. I would rather know now than know later. My life is moving forward. And then your life moves on fast. When you use your intuition, there's a fire sign coming in. Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Lon, February message. Thank you. Oh, you're very welcome. All right, what's going on for February for Lon? You also have a wish coming in, and it leads to great success. When you take a leap of faith, it has something to do possibly with a creative project or a Pisces, or it could be a creative project that you work on with the Pisces, but there's something that's creative. All right, where are we going here? Hang on. Oh, I think I got a PayPal one that I got to get to. Okay, so let me just get through. Let me do this one here for April. Career and money. For career and money, you're pursuing or you're working very hard, balance gets rewarded or balance gets restored. So with this card, it's like being paid what you deserve, earning what you deserve, and being respected at work and feeling that. So it's not being taken advantage of. I think that money and career, you're no longer waiting for your ship to come in. You're starting to feel like you're a little bit more appreciated, and you have a wish around money or career. So if you need more money, put that out into the universe. You could either get a raise or you could have your hours increased or something so that you could, I don't know, maybe put in overtime, make a couple of extra bucks if that's what you're looking for. But it's a wish. So if the wish could be that you want to work less too. KG, should I give the Scorpio a second chance or move on? Should we give the Scorpio a second chance? Okay, I think that you should give them a second chance. This is what the cards say. 6 of Wands is in reverse, which would equal either not success or a failure. But that's the first card, so that could be what already happened. The second card is the World card, which is kind of like being open to the possibilities that giving them a second chance may take you to a better place. And then the final card is the Ace of Swords. If you lay down the law and you set up boundaries, I think the relationship could be successful this time. See, I think this is something that happened in the past. All right, now let me see. I think somebody donated through PayPal. Oh, it must have been Laugh that donated through PayPal. Okay, let me find Laugh. How does the Scorpio feel about me? Okay. They got a wish around you, and they got a leap of faith around you. The only thing that holds them back is when this card's in reverse, it's not as bad, but it's still feeling a little bit of worry, a little bit of anxiety. They may be afraid that you might reject them. I think overall, though, they feel pretty good about you. All right, let me go back to where I was because I'm going to lose my spot. Okay, I did that one. Naomi. Will the Marriott make me a job offer? Okay, that's a good one. I'm not seeing one right away. And maybe the kind of thing that you have to pursue it a little bit. I'm not seeing one just yet. You may have to kind of hound them a little bit. I hate doing that. I hate that. When you go for an interview and you do the application, and then if you don't hear from them, people always tell me, oh, call and follow up or something. I hate doing that. But you might have to. I think if you lean on them a little bit, you're going to get what you want. Inez, what does T think about me? He's a Scorpio. Okay. First card, love, money, abundance, fertility, engagement, marriage, birth or conception of a child. Be careful if you don't want children. They also feel like there is a future with a relationship with you that could lead to happiness or cause for celebration. So I think that if you're not with them right now, or if you've never been with them, you're something that they think about or that they fantasize about. Christy, a general reading. Okay, general reading for Christy. What's the matter, Dill? You want to smell her? She's sleeping. You could smell her later. All right, you want to get under there? Go ahead. I'll let you go under there. Take a nap next to her. Go ahead. Go ahead, get under there. Good boy. Okay, use your intuition this month. You're going to be working hard on, now this is usually, it's usually working hard at work, working hard in school. It's usually physically working hard on something. Somebody from your past returns that may be really pursuing or persevering or adamant that they want something from you, and maybe causing you great anxiety. The world is at your feet, so it's going to be your call. Once again, use your intuition. The person that comes back from your past could be a Pisces. They could be somebody who you had a very strong connection with at one point, soulmate-like connection, and they come in out of the blue. If they're not a Pisces, they're probably a water sign, a Scorpio or a Cancer. And life can change quickly. I don't know if this is an old love, a past love, or if this is a friend, but it looks like whoever they are, they maybe did you wrong in the past and they're looking to come back and fix that this time. Use your intuition. That's all the cards keep saying. Jay, how's Caitlin feeling about me? Okay. J Mac, how's Caitlin feeling? They are worried as hell right now about you. Either they may be worried that you moved on or that somebody else is into you, and they're going to be working hard to either uncover it, figure it out, or come back, feeling very passionately about you. I don't know if you haven't spoken to this person, but if you haven't, they may be showing up soon, or sooner rather than later. Like feeling so much anxiety that they feel like they have to do something before they lose. Inez, what does Nima think about me? Will he make the move? Okay. He's going to make a move. You got 3 aces. I didn't even have to turn over that many cards. Yes, he's going to make a move. There's definite interest here, for certain. my God, I'm pretty far behind here. Okay. I think I'm at Queen, maybe? Queen. Are the subliminals I'm listening to working? Okay, let's have a look. Three aces. They're working. Keep it up. Keep it up. Oh, I got some more PayPal people. Okay, Armani and Laugh. All right, here's Laugh. Does the Scorpio still want to reconcile? Absolutely, but use your intuition. Let your intuition guide you, especially in this situation, because I feel like your intuition is pretty keen in this situation. All right. There's another PayPal I'm missing. I think it was for Armani. All right, I'm not seeing Armani just yet. So let me go up to get some of these other people because I don't want them to disappear. Crystal, how can I start selling my gift baskets on the street without getting in trouble by the police with a license? Oh boy. I think you can do fairs. You may be able to do fairs without having a license. I don't know what state you live in, but I think you can do fairs without needing a license. I'm not sure, though. It might be a seasonal kind of thing. Well, we have a lot of fairs around here, even though it's wintertime, and I don't think that you need a license for that. I also think that word of mouth, you can sell them through word of mouth without anyone knowing. You could make them, sell them, and then it kind of goes under the table. It does show here that the devil is here, so just be careful. I don't know if the devil could be that. I don't think it's going to be that you're going to get caught. I think that the devil could be that you could get wrapped up in it. You know what I mean? I don't think that you're going to get caught by a policeman, though. I think you're going to be okay. But look into craft fairs because you could get a table. I had a friend that used to do it with photography, and he used to make a lot of money in one day. And like, it wasn't even the whole day. I mean, you had to be there really early because I remember I helped him a couple of times. I think we had to set up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and then it ran from like, I don't know what time. Maybe it was like an 8-hour day, but he made like a couple of thousand in a day. Like, imagine if you just had to do it once a month, or you know. And I don't believe that you need to have a license for that. All right, I'm still looking for Armani. And Crystal, you can do it word of mouth without anybody knowing. Sepia. So will Michael and I be together and happy eventually, or should I just give up? Okay. Is there a chance that Michael comes back and that we're happy together? There is a chance for you to relive this situation or to live it out, but there is still heartbreak around it. So it could be the kind of thing where you never really feel like you get what you want, or it could be the kind of thing where even after you guys are back together, you're still not feeling like, or you're still feeling a little heartbroken. I wouldn't give up on it unless you're totally ready to walk away from it. And I don't think you are. I think you still want to entertain it a little bit. And I think that's okay. I think that when you're ready, you'll walk away from it. And I don't think that that time is just yet. I can't say that I think the two of you are going to be together forever, but I never say that to anyone because I don't believe in forever. I just don't. Oh yeah, if Armani, if you could repost it, that would be great. This way I could go all the way down to the bottom and find it. Queen. Since I met George, I'm always dreaming about birds. Last night I had a dream about birds again. What's the meaning of this? Okay. I believe that birds are sent from the spirit world as messengers. Let's see what the cards say. Or as signs. It means happiness and things change quickly. There's a lot of strength around you. And they're good. It's a good omen. It's a good omen. All right, I don't see Armani yet. All right, let me just go back up so I don't lose my spot. That was Queen. Elizabeth, will I get a new job soon? My job is toxic. I think a new job offer is going to come in within the next 6 weeks or around the 6-week mark. Mariana, will I reconcile my relationship with Ricardo be this month? The cards are saying yes to this month. I'm saying give it at least the next 6 weeks because timing can be a real bitch. Andrea, how's my Sag feeling? Like there's an offer in front of them that they're just not seeing. They're feeling a little bit disconnected, unmagical, but yet they feel like cause for celebration. So they may be just riding a roller coaster this week. It could be one moment they're feeling like they can't accomplish anything. The next moment they're feeling like they can make anything happen. And then they feel like celebrating, but then they feel a little like down again. They're kind of all over the place this week. So I wouldn't force anything. I would just kind of let them be. All right, I'm looking for Armani. Okay, here. Was Tarhab looking at me during lunch today? And if so, why? Let me answer that one first. Oh, definitely. Because there's attraction there, for sure. Will he reach out to me anytime before Valentine's Day? Okay. I'm only getting a 33% chance. I can't swear that it's going to happen before Valentine's Day. And does he think I'm different than any other girls that he's talked to? Okay. He does think that you're different. Very much so. All right, I got another one here from Armani. When I go to the basketball games, does he try to show off? Yeah, a little bit. Okay, I'm looking for one for a laugh. All right. I just don't want to go too far away from the super chats because I don't want them to disappear. So let me just go get some of those super chats and then I'll come back down. Isla, reading for my finances. Okay. Not so much worry around money anymore. Finances move forward. Use your intuition. Balance comes in. Oh, you got more money coming in. You got more money coming in with the 9 of Pentacles. I don't care how it comes in. There's more money coming in. I think you're going to be okay, especially for the next couple of months. Nerissa, will I give birth to Sophia or Zachariah? Okay, I'm not sure. Like, do you want me to ask if you're having a boy or a girl, or all right, I'm just going to ask it like that. Will I give birth to Sophia? And then I'll ask the other one. All right. You got a 70% chance with Sophia. Now let's ask about Zachariah. You got a 70% chance, Zachariah. I'm wondering if these are twins. I'm wondering if they're twins. Isla, general love. Laugh, I didn't forget about you. I'm coming. Okay. Divine intervention stepping in to transform your life. Use your intuition. Balance gets restored. When it comes to love, you've got magic around you and great happiness. Feeling the weight of the world lift off your shoulders and some fun, carefree, happy times coming in ahead. Things are going to be good for you. I think you're moving into a much happier space. Woo woo, a July 2020 reading. Okay, what's going on in the month of July? You're going to see justice. You're going to see some serious justice. Somebody from your past is going to return. Could lead to the happy home. You may not be done arguing with them, but you're going to persevere and you're going to see justice around this situation in July or around July. I can't lock it into exactly July. All right, let's see. Where is laugh? Oh, here we go. How does my stepdad feel about my mom? Okay. Okay. Well, he feels like this is how it feels to me. It feels like he's very loving and very nurturing. I'm not sure, maybe she's a little hard on him, but at the end of the day, there's an offering coming in from him to her that is an offer that she's not going to be able to refuse. They're not done arguing and bickering. There's still more fights to come, but they have a solid relationship here, and he feels that. This is a relationship that's built on solid ground with roots that grow very deep that would be really hard to undo. There's magic around the two of them. So I think that if they've been going through a rough time lately, they're going to work it out. V, if I lie, will it still go over well and be accepted if I lie? All right, I'm going to ask it just like that. I think you'll be okay if you lie. You got the Lover's card, the Moon card, which is use your intuition. If your intuition is telling you you're going to be okay, you're going to be okay. I'm not a big liar, but sometimes there are situations where you might have to pull a stunt, and this may be one of them. Mont, will I get my wish in 2020? Okay. Yes, you will. I think you get a couple of wishes in 2020. Shmita, is my husband having an affair with his business partner? It looks like he's having an affair. Yeah. I don't know if it's with the business partner or it's somebody from the past, but it looks like there's somebody definitely around. TD, how's the Aries feeling about me currently? They're feeling success around the relationship with you, and they're feeling celebration. They're also feeling like they're coming in with an offering of love. So they may not have done anything yet, but it's something that they've been thinking about, or this is what's running through their mind right now. Chloe, does Mark think of me? Yes, he does think of you, but it's the kind of thing where sometimes he thinks about you and it's all he can think about. And then there's other times where he's able to pull his energy back a little bit. So it kind of like ebbs and flows a little bit with him. It's not like he's not always obsessive, but when he is, he can't get you out of his mind. Oh, hey, KT. She's over here sleeping. I'll show you. She's taking a snoozer. Her arms like. Anna, did JF unblock me yet? I think he will too. Let's see if he's done it yet. You got a 99% chance he already did. If he didn't, I don't know how do you tell if somebody blocked you, but if he didn't, he's gonna soon. Very soon. All right. Queen, is George going to reach out this week? I'm only getting a 33% chance it's going to happen this week. I'm going to say over the next 2 weeks you should hear from him. AJ, what would be a romantic relationship with Rusty be like? Okay. How would a relationship with Rusty be? I think it would take a lot of hard work on your part, but I don't think it leads to the happy home. I think at some point one of you betrays the other. And I think that money may be an issue around him, or maybe an issue around the two of you together. I don't know if he lives above his means, or, I mean, who doesn't? I think that we all kind of do, but it seems like there may be some money issues around him. Miss Rosie, if me and A are over, will I be with Jay? He asked me out. All right, let me just see. Will we be with Jay? I'm not convinced that it's over with the first guy. But what I would say is go out with the Jay anyway, because why not? And sometimes just doing other things can, you know, going out with somebody else can bring the energy of the other person around, and it could like, it can start bringing other people towards you. I don't know that you're going to be with Jay forever, but I would give him a chance. Go out with him. What the hell? You got nothing to lose. I love how I give that advice to other people. Meanwhile, if it was me, I would never go. I can be a total hypocrite when I'm talking about other people. KT, will I move into a studio apartment? We'll move into the studio apartment. I hope you're coming back this way. I think you're going to. You got a 70% chance you're going to. What are you so worried about? This is like worry, anxiety, or something is weighing on your mind. Don't worry. It's going to work out. It's going to work out. Creative finances. Borrowing from Peter to pay Paul. Elizabeth, how does Costas ultimately want, what does he ultimately want to happen with us? He wants things to move forward. This guy can't seem to get out of his own way, but this is what he wants. Patience, compassion, balance. There looks like there could be some money around the two of you guys too. And if you haven't seen or spoken to him in some time, he shows up. He calls, something comes out of the blue. Oh, you're welcome. Good luck. But I'm going to see you soon. I'm looking forward to that. I hope everybody comes. Shay, why hasn't he reached out yet? Well, he's feeling regretful. He's walking away from something that doesn't serve him. That's not you, that's something else. When it's in reverse, it's like not even knowing why you're doing things, just doing them because you're like, I just got to get away from this. You know, like sometimes you know that you're walking away from something, and other times you're just like, well, I'll give it a day, I'll give it another day, I'll give it another day, and then you're like slowly moving away from something. It has nothing to do with you. That has nothing to do with you. How he feels about you, he's going to reconnect with you. He hasn't reached out, but he's going to. So it could be this bullshit that's going on here and the regret that's around him. And that regret and bullshit has nothing to do with you, but that could be why he's hasn't reached out. Mont, will I and Anu get into a romantic affair in the near future? All right, let's see. %70 chance, yes, you will. The devil card is here, which means it could also be very sexual or very physical, and maybe not so much of a love affair, but more of like, you know, a chemistry thing, which is fine. Or that's how it could start, you know, that's how it may start out, as a lot of chemistry between the two of you. Queen of Swords, is George already feeling the effects of my absence in his life? I believe so. Let's see what the cards say. He's definitely feeling it. Elantra, how did Marquis feel about over the conversation we had last night? Is this the end for us? Okay. It's not the end. It actually shows the relationship moves forward pretty quickly. It shows you get your wish, a balance gets restored to the situation. There's going to be a delay. So he may have to chew on it, he may have to digest it, he may have to swallow the pill, but things move forward. He may not like what you said. It could be he could dig his heels in. He could be a shithead for a minute, but it's not over. Chloe, has Mark fantasized about me? Oh, yes. Quite a lot. AJ, what would be a romantic relationship with Dr. Aw be like? Okay. I think that this person is very strong and authoritative. I think that the relationship with them can move forward fast. If you want it, you can manifest it with the Magician. But I think that you have choices around you. And I think that you're not done exploring all of your choices. Don't hold yourself back. So if he's an option for you, I would give him a chance. Give him a chance. You got nothing to lose. Shay, what is it that he's walking away from, the Libra? Okay, what's the Libra walking away from? It could be a group of friends or old friends or a friend or two that have not grown up, and maybe he feels like he either outgrew them, or he's feeling like they weigh him down or they drag him down. And it's not showing here. I mean, it's showing that his life is transforming and he's moving towards happiness. That's what he wants out of life. And I think that he may be walking away from people that don't resonate with that. So you know how sometimes you kind of grow away from people, or like for a while, low battery mode. For a while, when we were younger, me and my friends, we used to go out drinking a lot. We used to go to karaoke and do all that kind of stuff. And it was a lot of fun. But we grew out of it. Now, if there were still some of us that were still doing that, the other people wouldn't be. Like, we're out of that, you know? So it seems like he has grown past it, but he may still have a couple of friends that are doing something that just doesn't serve him. And he's like, you know what? I'll see ya. I know, and it could be anything, you know? Sometimes guys race cars or ride motorcycles or whatever it is. He's like, you know what? I did that. I've done it. It's over. I'm not doing it anymore. Alondra, also, does he want a serious relationship with this girl he's talking to? Okay. I don't think so. It's actually only showing a 33% chance. It's also showing that he feels a little bit weighed down. I think he's just talking to her. She may be putting in more effort than he is, or it could be the kind of thing where he's entertaining it for the moment, but I don't think that there's anything long-term here. All right, I'm going back up to the top. Oh, this stupid thing. Ashley, why do I have stress and anxiety? Welcome to the world. We're all there. We're all with anxiety and stress. No, I'm only kidding, but I'm not, because it's true. We're all stressed out. We all have anxiety, but most of us do. But let's see what's going on for you. Anxiety, this is what they say. Anxiety is fear of the future, and they say that depression is living in the past. So you want to try to be present in the moment, which I think is the hardest thing for all of us. So you might have a betrayal that was either around you recently or in the past that you either have not completely gotten over or you haven't totally let go of. And it feels like even though you'd like to leave it behind, you're kind of relishing in it a little bit. But a transformation is coming. You're going to move past it. So this is something really interesting. There's a couple of things. That challenge that I posted that's in the community section, one of the videos that came out, was talking about listening, right? So just taking notice of different things in your day-to-day life. I've noticed for myself, not that I'm a horrible listener. Like if I was talking to somebody in person, I would really listen to what they were saying. But if I'm listening to a video, like there are times, and I've mentioned this before, like I'll be listening to a motivational speaker, I'll be listening to somebody give advice, and it's playing on Bluetooth in my car, but meanwhile in my mind, I'm like, I gotta stop at the grocery store, I need gas, gee, I'm hungry, what time is it? I gotta take a nap. You know, it's like I'm not even listening, I'm not in the moment of what I'm doing. So my suggestion is, if you find that you're suffering from anxiety, stop with you're fearing what's coming, and just try to focus on what it is you're doing right now to see if you can take yourself out of it. Because worrying about whether or not you can have enough money for next Tuesday, or worrying about whether or not you're going to be thin enough to fit into the dress over the summer, or worrying about if you're going to have a job next year, isn't really helping what's going on today. And sometimes if you could just kind of take yourself away from that a little bit. Now, as far as stress is concerned, which is a reality for most of us, that we're stressed out about something, my suggestion for that would be physical activity. And it's also great for anxiety, but physical activity really seems to break down stress. Oh, damn, this stupid thing. MeHack503, what are Libra's current feelings for me? Feeling connected to you, loving, transformative, balanced, wanting the relationship to move forward, and very passionate around you. My mom was a Scorpio, which is a water sign. I'm a water sign. But let me tell you something. Scorpio mom can be difficult. This stupid thing. Why can't it just not move like that? God damn it. I got to Rube Goldberg the whole thing up. Anukriti wants a general reading. Okay. You got some nice money coming in around you. You may be dealing with some regret, or something that you either feel regret from the past that you didn't do or that you should have done differently. Let it go. Moving forward, you have divine intervention stepping in that leads you to success. Mars, how will I last with the Aries if we get together? Use your intuition with this, because the cards are indicating that it could be a little bit of a disaster between the two of you. Feeling regret maybe that you got involved with him, and wanting to move forward with somebody else. But you know what? Sometimes you got to live and learn. You may need to take the risk to see how you really feel. I wouldn't tell you not to do it. I'm just not thinking that it's going to be something that's going to be a bowl of cherries. It may be a little bit difficult, or it might also be a little bit disastrous at moments. Angelica Bean wants a financial reading. Okay, let's see. Financial reading. A wish comes in around finances. Use your intuition. Somebody from your past may return. Now, somebody from your past could return job-wise, or you may meet up with somebody through a new job opportunity, somebody that you knew from your past. That person is probably a fire sign, a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Somebody who you thought very highly of. There's a lot of passion around you when it comes to money. So money and finances should be pretty hot for you this year, or at least over the next couple of months. Sonia, will I get this job interview? Okay. Sonia, you're going to get the job. I think you are going to get the job. Yeah, anyone can be on the list. The list is free, 1 question per person. If you want to skip the line, then the super chat $1.99. And if I don't get to you and during this one, I'll try to get to you. I'll come back on again later, probably 2 more times. Carmen, can you tell me something about my ex? Okay, let's see what's going on with the ex. Oh, I skipped your dramatic. I'll come right back up to you. They're not feeling very successful, and there's a disaster looming around them. So they may be feeling either let down by life or disenchanted. Whatever's gone on with the ex, they're not feeling very good these days. I think either they recently feel like a loser in a situation, or they really recently lost something. Like it could be a job or a promotion that they didn't get, but they feel like a loser. And I don't mean like a loser, like, oh, I feel like such a loser, but like feeling like in whatever the situation is, they lost. Okay, there was another person there. Oh, I think it was you are dramatic I skipped over. Is that what I said? All right, let me just go back up and take a quick look. I think it was you are dramatic that I skipped over. All right, I'm going to just find it. Does my long distance Scorpio still love me? We're in no communication. How does he see the relationship? Okay. I think he does still love you. I think that he is not so much worried about the distance, but I think he's a little bit worried about being vulnerable and putting himself out there. I think that in time you're going to hear from him and things could move forward and get back on track again. I missed super chat from Auntie Charlie and AJ. Okay, let me go back up. There's one from Tarot TV I didn't do. Oh my goodness, I must have missed them a long time ago. Oh, here's the one for AJ, so let me do that. What does my subconscious mind need me to know? You can make it to the top of the mountain. You can find balance. You can speak your mind. And you can be clear about your wants. All right, now I'm looking for Auntie Charlie. Okay. Advice ushering in romantic love that's reciprocated. Okay. Okay. Well, you got strength and you got perseverance on your side. You also have the Wheel of Fortune, which means you may need to take a leap of faith. Love comes in when you step outside the box. So this is what I've been told. When you want to bring in new love, I don't care what kind of love it is, or you want to bring in a new person, imagine in your mind exactly what you want this person to be, and then write it down. I want my new man to be 6'2" with blue eyes, brown hair, freckles on his nose, a dimple in his chin, I want him to be a lawyer with $3,000 in his pocket at all times. I don't care how specific. Write it down, because this person will show up in your life as long as you believe it and you put it out into the universe. Problem is that we don't learn how to do these things, and it seems really foreign to us. And it also seems like it's really like out there and we don't believe it. But the truth is that put it out into the universe, and then it will come back to you. And imagine them treating you better than you treat them. Just flip the script on everything that you've normally gone through, right? Because most of the time, especially if we're hurt by someone, we feel like they did us wrong. So you want to flip the script, and you want to make it so that you're getting exactly what you want. You're getting exactly what you want out of this person. You know, they're loving, they're carefree. They come home every night with wine and roses, whatever it is that you want. Put it out there. Oh, you keep the paper and you keep looking at it. You look at it several times a day until you get what you want, and then you can get rid of it. I mean, that's what I would do. I would get rid of it. You know, there's an exercise called 55 by 5, and you write out something. I wouldn't suggest making a big, huge monologue, because you got to write it 55 times. But say you were to do something like, I intend for a new love to arrive. I intend for a new love to arrive. And I've used this method before. You write it out 55 times a day for 5 days, and then whatever it is should show up. And the idea is not that it's magic or anything like that, or witchcraft, but it's like you're focused on the intent, and you have to be focused because you're physically writing it. You know, sometimes you could be thinking something in your head, or you can be saying something out of your mouth, but you're in the middle of doing something else. And you're not focused on what you're doing. But when you're writing something out, you have no choice but to focus on what you're doing. Let me just answer this one. JJ, I'm sorry to hear that. I lost my unborn baby today. Will I get pregnant again? I'm really sorry to hear that. I do feel like there are children around you, just to put that out there, but we're going to ask the cards. That's tough. Yeah, you got a 70% chance with the aces, and then the moon card is here, which could be that the baby's a Pisces. It could be that the baby is conceived under Pisces. It could also be urging you to use your intuition. But I think that you're going to be okay. All right, I'm going back up to the top. Oh, wait, did I miss any other super chats? I did. I think there was one for Tarot TV. Oh, Tash. All right, let me find Tarot first, and then I'll go back down. Oh, there's a couple here. Okay. Okay, Tarot TV. I saw Dwayne Rock Johnson yesterday at the game show, and I told him I loved him, and he said, "Hey, baby." How did Dwayne feel when I said that I loved you? All right, let's see. Flattered and happy. Flattered and happy. That was nice. I like that. That's exciting. Marth, same question, but with the Leo. How would it go? Okay. The relationship with the Leo, I think that you would have to put in a lot more work because justice is in reverse. So I think you would feel like you're the one that's pursuing him. Even if you were in a relationship, it doesn't look like they would be stepping up and doing as much as you. You'd have to put more effort in. If you're okay with that, some people are, but it shows that you would definitely be the one doing more of the work. Tash. Oh, you're welcome. Let me find the question. Never asked what Anna's feelings are for me. Is there romantic feelings at all? Okay, let's see. Are there romantic feelings at all? There are romantic feelings here. And there could definitely be more to come around this situation. I see another super chat down here. Siba, what's T currently feeling towards me? Like the relationship can be built on solid ground that moves forward fast with an offering of love coming in. There may be some arguing and bickering around this person, but it doesn't have anything to do with you. That could be just a side note. Mariana, what are Ricardo's feelings towards me? Feeling a little bit undecided and anxious at the moment. Feeling like the sword cuts both ways. So on one hand, feeling excited and ready to move forward. On the other hand, unsure, vulnerable, and not liking feeling that way. However, things between you and him are going to move forward. He'll get over it. JJ. So sad. But I do think that there's better times ahead for you. I do. Siba, who will make me happy in the future, J or T? You can't have somebody else look to someone else to make you happy. You can't. You got to be happy alone first. Otherwise, you're going to be running after people for the rest of your life looking for happiness, and it just doesn't work that way. I can look and see what a relationship with J looks like and what a relationship with T looks like. I would go with T. I think T would be a better partner. But you can't look to somebody else to make you happy, because then your happiness is in someone else's hands constantly, and you can't give them that much power. It doesn't work. That's the fastest way to kill a relationship. AJ, how does he feel when we have sex? Happy. Happiness on all levels. Good. All right. Um, Oh, guess who's back there snoring? All right, I think I did the super chat, so let me go back up to the top. Jennifer, should I go see him? If I do, what will be discussed? I think you should go see him. I think that it's going to be pretty lighthearted the first time you go. I would keep things light in the beginning before you discuss anything that's super heavy. But I think that making a step forward and taking a step to reconnect, connect, or whatever would definitely be in your best interest. All right. Tesniam, current feelings of Khaled towards me. Okay. He's no longer going to be holding himself back. He's going to start moving forward into a place where either you're spending a lot of time at your house or his house or hanging out doing something much more fun and persevering. So I think he's going to be stepping forward a little bit more. Arachella, how did T see me today? He saw you today as coming off very smart, very intellectual, and very deep. I don't know what that means, but that's what the cards are saying. Arachella, how did he feel when I told him how I felt? He felt passionate. He felt like he was pursuing you and like there's an offer in front of him that he can't refuse. I think you made a good decision by telling him how you felt. All right. Moderators, you can get your questions in. I'm going to take a break. What time is it? It's about 3:15 here. I'll probably come back on again tonight around 6. But I'm going to go back up to the top while I wait for the moderators. Dikshit Kumar. Will I get my Leo? I'm a Cancer. Okay. Oh, you got a 99% chance. I think that you will. I think you will, or you'll at least have the opportunity to move the relationship forward. Darlene, does Kevin have any intentions of moving this relationship forward with me? Okay. He does. 2 of Cups? I think so. Ave Marie, does the Aries know that I like him? Why does he look deeply into my eyes and not say anything? Okay, let me see. Does he know that I like him? I think he has an idea. He kind of senses it. Self-love. Does Sen love me? Does Sen love me for self-love? You got feelings here. I can't tell you he's head over heels in love, but there are definite feelings, romantic feelings around. Um, kind of in humped up spot here. Okay, let's see. Mike Shah. We're currently not speaking to each other. Long time. Should I trust her? Does she truly love me? I'm a Pisces and she's a Leo. Okay, let me ask. Does she truly love me? Yeah, she's got feelings for you. And I don't care how long it's been since you talked. It doesn't matter. There's still feelings there. I would, if you can, I would reach out. You know, waiting around and waiting for someone else to do it, you know, that's like an ego-based thing. It's like, well, I'm not going to reach out because, you know, I put in all the work, let them reach out to me. But if you reach out to somebody, like you could be speaking to them tonight, you could be seeing them tomorrow. Your relationship can move forward very fast. So why do you want to sit around and wait? If you can reach out and you have that ability, that would always be my suggestion. Solar eclipse. What are his intentions with me? And the feelings. Okay. Okay, this is somebody that does have feelings for you. The Ace of Cups is here. The cup is overflowing. However, they're not sure what to do right now, so they're being a little silent, or they may be a little silent in the near future. It's not going to last so long, then they're going to come in out of the blue, and they're going to either try to see you, or they're going to test the water, see, they're not ready to, like, be 100% invulnerable and jump in, but it's like, taking time, seeing how they feel, and then moving forward. Araceli, does he think I'm intuitive? Absolutely. 99% chance. All right, moderators, let me get your questions. And then I will be back on tonight around 6. SARS, will BC make me the job offer today with the salary that I expect? Okay, let's see. You got a 70% chance that they are going to make you an offer. The 7 of Swords is here, which may be feeling a little bit betrayed. I don't know if they offer you exactly as much as you want, or if they offer you a little bit less, or they're trying to kind of like lowball you. Something may leave you feeling a little bit betrayed or unnerved. Mel, if Leroy were to get a reading on me, what would the psychic tell him? That you're not standing for any more crap, and that if you put her through any more crap, there's going to be an explosion or a crisis that you will not be able to come back from. If you want the relationship to move forward, you better get your ass in gear. you'll make it to the top of the mountain. But you can't be this. You can't go back and pull the same shit, or you can't be the same kind of person that she's already been with. Even if you've never been with him and he's somebody new or someone you've never been with, they would have to say that you have to be unlike anyone else that she's ever been with. Alrighty, I think that that's about it. I don't think Brandy's here right now, right? I didn't see Brandy. I'm going to come back on tonight. I'm going to say between 6 and 6:30, and we'll do another one. Anyone that wants private readings, email them to me. I posted some sales on the community page if you have any interest. And I will see you guys in a little while. Thanks. Bye-bye.